How you doing today? Nice to meet you. Have a seat. My name is Aisha Dysick, and I'll be your social worker for today. And your name is?
Mary Jackson.
Mary Jackson. Do you prefer Miss Jackson, Mary, Miss Jackson? Okay, great. Well, thanks for coming again to the Family Health Center. First thing we're going to go over is a couple of forms of confidentiality, basically stating that everything we talk about will stay in this room, okay? And I must warn you, if I do hear anything that I feel is a need to be reported, I will have to report it. So if you can read over these forms and then sign and date your name, and I will sign after you. If you have any questions about it, let me know, okay? You have any questions? No? Okay. And I'm gonna sign my name as well, saying that I agree. Okay, so let me know what's going on today.
Well, I'm really trying to get myself together. Well, I have a daughter. She's 14. And it's so hard. I'm kind of going through a separation, divorce, whatever. And one night, my daughter came home. I'm not gonna say she was drunk, but she has some alcohol in her system. Past curfew, she's 14, so her curfew is 9 o'clock. And it's just, I'm trying to get myself together.
Okay, when you say get yourself together, what do you mean?
Like, I go to work, I come home, I cook, clean, check homework. I'm the last one to go to bed every single day. It's hard. Especially being as though my husband was out 6 weeks ago. And me trying to be a single parent is really stressful.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a really tough job. Sounds like a lot going on right now. Back to your daughter and the alcohol. How do you know that she was consuming any alcohol?
I smelled it.
You smelled it. And what happened after that?
Well, I just told her to go to bed because I had a long day. And I was ready to go to bed myself. I was tired, had a long day at work, So I told her to go to bed. The next day we talked about it. And the conversation was supposed to take place, in one, lump sum. But it was just going this way and that way. And my mind was going all over the place. She was driving me crazy.
Okay. I can see how that could be pretty difficult. So when you all talked, what was that like?
What you mean, what was it like?
I mean, like, did it go well? Did you get a basic knowledge of what was going on? Did she talk to you about the problem? Did she admit of drinking or?
She said it's been like an ongoing thing, but she never said why. But I can kind of, I don't know, me being a mother, mother's intuition, I can kind of almost think like it.
Okay, and what do you think?
I really think, it's me and my husband's divorce, separation.
Okay, well, I wanted to look at some things with you. I was wondering, is there any history of alcoholism in your family? Anybody that you know of down the line? What about on her father's side, do you know?
He has an uncle. That's the only person I can think of.
His uncle. Okay. He's like his first uncle.
Yes.
Okay, and that could play an effect as well. So how is the current household situation?
As in,
How's the living situation right now?
where do we live?
Not necessarily where do you live, but how is the inside of the household? Like how is the living situation in the household?
We have a good little situation, you know, we're peace together.
And when you mean peace, what do you mean?
We a family, we a unit. We family. We good, I guess.
You guess, or
This is really hard for me to discuss, as you can,
okay,
tell.
and that's fine. I mean,
I've never been to a social worker before. I never had to sit in front of a
Yeah.
social worker.
and that's fine. Like I said, we won't talk about nothing that you're not comfortable talking about with. But hopefully, as we begin to go on in sessions, you'll get comfortable with me, so we can address the full situation. I do have to know a certain amount to get to the root of the thing that's going on. But that is definitely fine. You don't have to tell me right now. All right. So, what's going on with your husband? When did that start getting shaky? And was it about the same time as your daughter?
It's been, like, honestly,
Problem.
it's been like 2 years, but we never exposed our daughters to it, you know?
Hmm.
So, I mean, this whole divorce thing, like, it's new to me. I never had to, go sign papers for a divorce. Like, it's really just hard,
I understand. It sounds like it can be extremely frustrating at points, and it sounds like you are doing a lot on your own. So, excuse me, around the time when your daughter, you've been sensing the alcoholism, or not alcoholism, I don't want to say that, the smelling of alcohol on her, was this around the same time, or was it that
It wasn't necessarily around the same time, but I kind of always got the idea in my head, because once again, I am a mother, so
Yeah.
a mother knows. But I just never said anything until she came home past curfew. She's 14. Why are you out? 10, 11, 12, 1, and that should never even be a factor. So.
okay, that is understandable, because that is dangerous out here. We want the best for our children. How do you feel about meeting with me? So pretty much.
Like I said, I never met with a social worker before, so from right now, I'm good. It's good. It's cool.
Okay. Well, I'm really glad that you feel comfortable, you're able to talk to me about the situation and whatever you're going through as far as your daughter's problem and your divorce. Is it a divorce or a separation?
It's a separation that's gonna possibly lead to a divorce.
Okay. Are you guys trying to work something out?
I just don't feel like I can.
Okay, that's understandable. And the purpose today was to figure out how we can help Joella, what we can do to better her and, help her in this situation. But, you're available after 12, you said, right?
Before
Before 12, or was it before 12? Okay.
Around noonish.
Okay, well, would you like to make the next appointment for around the same time, or same day, same time?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Are you okay?
I'm just a little stressed, you know, it's a lot, you know, I'm trying to take in. So I've never, you know, like I said, been divorced before.
Well, a lot of times when I'm stressed, I get a notebook and I write down everything that's bothering me, because I feel like by writing it all, I'm expressing my feelings, and sometimes we don't always have someone there to listen. And when you write it down, it all goes, to me, it feels like it goes away. So, I would suggest, if you would like to try, we could, you know, do journal entries a week, and you can, you know, so let me know that you've been writing your journal once a week or something like that. So you can write down all the positive things that's been happening in your life. Reflect on a lot of good things, because a lot of times we're always surrounded by all the negative things, and the negative things are always thrown at what we're not doing, and the situations like I'm not, you know, it's a lot of negative things. And when you focus on the positive things, it make you feel good about yourself. Think about like little things like one of your children giving you a hug and how that made you feel, or cooking with a neighbor, or you know, some of the good times you had with your family when it was a hug. So that's a great idea if you're interested in that. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds good? Okay. And would you like to sit down and write some goals that we want to set out for this week? Yeah? Okay, well, let's start out for a goal. What's the goal you think we can set out for this week? What about better communication with your husband?
What are you talking about?
I mean, well, first off, I will feel that if you talk to him, maybe you two can talk to Joella together, and maybe
I do, and there is no him, me, her talking.
Okay, understandable. So, what do you think could be a goal for yourself then?
Signing these divorce papers.
Sign divorce papers, okay, that's a good step. What about another one?
Completely with the opposite attitude.
All right, that sounds good. Okay. Positive attitude. We're gonna write down 4, okay? This is the third one, and what's another one?
Have some me time.
That's a great one, we all need me time. And the 4th one?
Change the locks on the house.
Change the lock on the door. All right. Well, I'm gonna get somebody to copy this, so I can have a copy for myself and you can have a copy as well. And when we meet again, we'll go over some things and see how this accomplishment goal she set out for, how good it was, you know. And back to another thing, with the confidentiality form that we signed, as I'm thinking and going over some things. As far as Joella's drinking and her underage, it will have to be reported, because, you know, she is underage. Not saying it's your fault or anything like that, but we do have to go back and, I am gonna have to let, a higher authority know. Okay? So, just wanted to let you know that. And other than that, I feel like we had a really good session. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, it was cool.
It was good? I really enjoyed meeting with you today. Okay, so we're gonna make another meeting. Let me check my schedule. Okay, what about Tuesday at noon? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Tuesday at noon? All right, Ms. Jackson. I'm gonna give you this form. I want you to sign, this is basically our goal sheet, stating all the goals that we set out for this week, okay? And this is also your next appointment time with me, okay? And this is stating that, like I told you, whatever, happened with Joella's drinking problem will be reported as well. And I just want you to sign the date right here, if you can. Thank you so much, and I really enjoyed meeting with you, and I hope all is well. Hope you have a lot of you time and a positive week at work and everything like that, okay? And I want you to know that everything, it gets better, you know? All right. Stay safe now, okay?